Right, day two of the parade and tour, and I'm catching up with Tommy Bagrie. Firstly, Tommy, thanks for joining me again.
Thanks, mate. Thanks for having me.
It's a great little tour, isn't it? It ticks off a few boxes, actually. You get to see a lot of the horses from, like the bigger main vendors here on the North Island. We'll do the South Island in a couple of weeks. But also, build a little bit of camaraderie, I suppose, with a few of the fellow trainers from the South Island and some of the guys here from the North.
Yeah, that's right. We're all stuck in a van, and New Zealand Bloodstock look after us, and we've been all having a bit of a laugh, and it's good to see the horses and some of these properties. I've never been to Rogerson's before. It's bloody beautiful.
Yeah, nice part of the world. A few people have said that as well. How important is this tour for a small stable like yourself trying to build, get out and have a look at all the horses, in their own environment? Yeah,
well, it's just about doing our homework and making sure we get an eye over all the horses, and just, it's good to see them a bit earlier too, see some of them progress, and sort of go through our book after the tours and work out what we're doing, and then before the sale we go look at them again and then try and pick a champ.
Well, it's funny. It's funny you say that. There's no foolproof way of doing it, but basically, effectively, here you're trying to make sure you dot all the I's and cross all the T's, if you like, and hopefully you can find that diamond in the rough. I think there's a few standouts on pedigrees and then type and things like that. It's trying to find that diamond in the rough, if you like, as well, isn't it?
Yeah, we sort of buy in that middle bracket, and you've got to put a lot of work in and try and make sure you do the best by your owners, and also it's your future, so you want to make sure you buy well and have some good stock to go on race with later on. So it's real important to be thorough and make sure we do all the processes and try and get the best one. It's like you said, it's a bit of a pick and a poke, and you don't really know. Nothing's guaranteed, but we sort of had some luck and some bad luck, so we'll just keep trying and do our best.
There's been some outstanding colts looking. I think it started off basically at Woodlands, and then even Alabar and Logan Hollis. It's funny actually, Tardina, and then even here, Roger. The colts seem to be the standout. So many great races coming up for the fillies. There's a pretty good opportunity that probably that next rung down, I suppose, if you like. There is some nice quality fillies that may get washed in a little bit, if you like, with all these high quality colts getting paraded in front of everyone.
Yeah, that's right. No, there's been some. There's been some cracking colts and some nice fillies, but and even the fillies are a little bit more affordable, aren't they? Sort of a little bit cheaper, and especially the trotting fillies are getting a real good crack now too, because we've got a whole lot of new races for them, which should help support them in their price. They might get a little bit more than they used to, but we buy a mixed range of try and get a nice sort of colt, and not afraid to just sort of buy a couple on spec, whether it's a filly or colt or just something that we like the look of that's a little bit cheaper. So we've had a bit of luck doing that with some of the fillies in the past. It's
a funny little thing, isn't it? I was talking to Peter Argus, he's in the car with me, and driving here, you go to the American sales, you want to buy a trot and filly, you're buying a sale topper, and you're buying the average topper right through the sale as well. The Southern Hemisphere, it's not just a New Zealand thing, but the Southern Hemisphere, for some reason, the 2-year-old fillies, it's a massive opportunity. I think people, we've got next generation coming in, and people wanting to find that these trotting fillies are starting to race for a lot more money. We see horses like Kiang Sahara, Empire City, the filly you had, whose name Walking on Sunshine, won the Derby. They can compete against the boys. They can beat them, they can race for a lot of money, but then they also have these fillies only races. Like, there is a massive opportunity with these trotting fillies.
Yeah, no, that's dead right. And they go cheaper, so it's a bit crazy.
Yeah.
But and the families are getting better, and but also the trotters seem to be able to just come out of anywhere as well, don't they?
Yeah.
And the other one too is the fillies. Like this year, I think the 2-year-old fillies might have been better than the boys.
Yep.
It seems to be happening quite a bit. So it's good to give you a bit of confidence, know that you can go in and maybe get a filly over a colt and be able to compete with the boys, which in the paces doesn't seem to happen quite as often.
Well, here at Roger's place, I think Love Me Too was the last boy to win the Derby, the Northern Derby. I think the fillies, you won the filly. Did you?
No, we ran second to him.
You ran second to him, yeah. So, I mean, it is like last year, and there's just high quality, and it's not just one, there's 2 or 3 of them, so it is really cool. You're here looking, mate. You're looking for more owners. You're looking for people to, if they're interested in getting involved in the sales, to reach out to you.
Yeah, definitely. No, always trying to branch out. We do a few syndicates and try and cater for all people. And the next gen looks like a good initiative. It's good.
Does that play in your mind a little bit with some of these stallions, especially?
Yeah, definitely. I've already sort of approached a few friends because I'm about that age, late 30s, so trying to sort of knock on the door on a few guys that ask me for the odd tips and racking through my brain, I need some new owners. So especially under 40, it's quite a good incentive, and looking forward to trying to get some of those bonuses.
Yeah. I could only dream about being under 40, but that's okay. Tommy, thank you. Really appreciate it. It's been a lot of fun, a lot of banter. We've still got to go to Brecon, I think, now, so we've got one more stop. But thanks very much, mate. Good luck. I'll probably catch you down the South Island anyway.
Yeah, thanks, mate. Bloody good.
Cheers. Good man.